missing, but still I'm rolling. Keep popping in the mix when you take a dosage. Like pounds and zips, we gon' bust it open. Don't care where I've been, where the heck we go. And I come alive when I'm in the ocean. Time for the rise, this that moment. Feels so fly when I'm floating. Gang, 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 gang. I do not know everything. Yes, we do what we can. And yeah, I feel like I'm the man. Been on my pots and my pans. Been cooking up on these plans. I do what I do for land. Riding through my hood on grand. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly. I peep game when it's on. I done came a long way. Pop a cap at a sack, coulda went the wrong way. Now I'm stepping in me shoes and I do no halfways. They be asking where I stay, I say in the calles. I've been working plays, I've been working plays. On the next phase, on the next phase. You can do the things that you wanna do. When you got the game and you got the moves. Shrooming in public, it's nothing. I be always up to something. Doing what I love the most. Remember when my name was Ghost. Staying on top of my toes. I do not rock with no foes. Riding the highs with the lows. Enjoying the life that I chose. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly.
What's up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, maybe good night, wherever you are. Welcome to Denoted Marshmallow. Exciting episode. Make sure you vote for next week's episode. So far, no shocker, vanilla ice cream's in the lead. There isn't too many vanilla ice creams, I don't think so. I mean, there's a plenty of ice creams, but vanilla ice cream? I don't know how many I have. At least 5. Just guessing. Yeah, there's a good amount. I don't think French vanilla counts. But yeah. Today we are doing marshmallows, and there's plenty of them. At least you got the TV though. Gotta have sofas at the shop though. It's mandatory. But anyways, there's plenty of marshmallows. I'll go over the toasted. I only have 2, and I don't remember if there's other. I don't think there's other toasted. I don't have everything. I would say I have about 10 to 20, just guessing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't hate marshmallows, but they're kind of to me, in most instances, and we'll go over this the consistent times that this happens, is they're just additives and sweetener, and that's it. Which, I mean, it's useful in its own way, but most of them are not going to be that kind of basiness. You got the music playing? Yeah, good. Alright. My computer gonna work? I'm clicking, there we go. Dude, could you imagine this show if EOR went down while I was live? I'd just be like, well, there's that. We could try on ATF though, of course. But anyways, TPA Marshmallow. This one I don't get much except for a general kind of sweetness. It has that typical kind of fluffy texture that it attempts to mimic a marshmallow, but it really just turns into kind of like a whipped cream air sweetener, which is what I kind of get from it, is like a very whipped kind of sweetener. It's not bad. I use this, what, like 3%, I would say, 3 to 4. It's kind of weak. Well, I guess 2. Maybe I'm using a little too high. When I've single tested, I've done it at 5, and I've mixed with it anywhere from, I think, like 1 to 4. And 4, I mean, it's generally kind of like a sweetener, and it can mute things. A lot of these marshmallows can, so you got to be very careful. Got to keep track on those. You know, you can't be having burnt cookies. You know, that's very important. But this one I'm not too big of a fan. I don't reach for it often. I'll be honest. Most of these marshmallows, I tend to go for toasted marshmallow TPO over them, which we'll get into. I did a Denoted episode, but that was at the beginning where there was, I think there's like probably I think Linda was on that episode. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think we had a guest on there. I think that was I think it was it folk art? Yeah, I think it was folk art. And we went over the toasted ones, and the toasted ones are much better. Honestly, if you want one, I would go with the toasted marshmallow TPA over regular. The regular just doesn't do it for me. You know, if you look at these lines, I feel most of them in general are just kind of like 1 star over. I would just give them like average for most of them. We'll go over the ones that aren't average. I like FA slightly better than TPA. It's nothing too crazy of a difference. It is slightly more potent. I use this one 1 to 2, and yeah, the 1.4. It's good. I get a little bit more marshmallow-esque out of it. It's a little bit dry kind of marshmallow. I wouldn't say like, was it Lucky Charms marshmallow, but kind of like the smaller marshmallows, which are a little bit more less fluffy, or not as fluffy. I don't know what the proper word for unfluffy is. Is that even a word? I don't even want to Google it. I do want to Google it, but I'm not going to do that live. But it's not as fluffy. It's kind of like those little jumps. Not too bad. My problem with it, and with a lot of these marshmallows, is when you do mix it, you don't really taste it as much. Yeah, Linda. A lot of these have different kinds of sweeteners. I need Fiddy will in comments probably. He knows all that chemical stuff and sweetener stuff, but I don't know exactly. Let me check, because sometimes yeah, there's a triangle. Come on. I don't think, okay, I think it's ELR being slow, not my computer. Contains these, and we got the website. White sweet marshmallow, good for blending with other flavors. I mean, yeah. Acetone, more information can find here. Holy crap. I really wish TPA was more active. Not necessarily with us, but just in general, because I mean, I don't see a lot of people. What the heck is this? I'm just trying to get flavors. I didn't know we were going to science class here. What is this? What is this? This is crazy. Good for them. Get me back. Oh, here we go. But yeah, it has that. Whatever. Anyways, toasted marshmallow favora, or marshmallow flavor art. It's kind of in that realm of the small ones. As I said, it's got a mild sweetness. Doesn't show up in the mixes. Neither really do. A lot of people love these two flavors. to me, they're at that 3 range. There's nothing wrong with them. I don't get the waxy off notes that we'll talk about, the plastic off notes that we'll talk about. It's just average. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I don't find them as useful as the toasted marshmallows. And we'll get into that. This toasted marshmallow, I've done a lot of it. So toasted marshmallow is like, you know, in the 1 to 5 range. This one also contains all the fun stuff in it, and most people use it the 1 to 2 range because it does have that mutant qualities as all these marshmallows do. I think if I could find, okay, there's a lot of people that use this flavor. Let me see if I can find that is not what I want. I hate when I click. Okay. There we go. Let's go to recipes. Search term. Toasted marshmallow. Because I love toasted marshmallow. Let's see all the ones that are good. Did we get any that are good? I know I have some tobaccos. There it is. Choco Taco Tobacco. So this one's just a crazy stupid one. When I first started mixing tobaccos, and I just wanted to have fun. And all I use this toasted marshmallow for is a toasted sweetness. Now the toasted element in it, very vague, very vague. Essentially what I get is just like a, kind of like the top of a creme brulee, like not necessarily like that, but like a little toastedness in it. It doesn't really show up in mixes. It's very light, and you only get it in the single flavor. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I just got all syrup. Where was I? So I use it here as a sweetener because it gives an overall kind of grainy kind of sugar element to the vape. And I know it has nothing to do with it's hard to explain. It just kind of gives this nice overall warmth to a vape, sweet warmth. And you can simply do that at like 1 to 2. Now I tried this one at 2 or 2.5. Do I have it added? No, I just posted it straight up. But I originally did it, I think at 2.5, assuming that due to the fact that all these very strong flavors, very independent flavors, it would have a problem standing up. And it didn't really have a problem standing up. I couldn't taste it as much, but what it ended up doing was muting or kind of smoothing out these flavors a little bit too much and making them a little bit too dull, soft around the corners. So I lowered it down to, I think I did 1.5 and then eventually got to 1.25, but it might have just gone right to 1.25. And that just overall, I don't have cap super sweet in this. I just simply use the toasted marshmallow as a sweetener. And I think that's the #1 value that this flavor can get. Now, when you have it in here, you don't really taste it. You get an overall kind of grainy, kind of cotton candy-esque sweetness, like that's what I kind of get from it. But yeah, that's kind of what I use it for. The overall flavor you get from it is just kind of, like I said, like whipped cream sweetener. Like it's just a very fluffy, light flavor. And marshmallows are freaking light. All right, this is the dumbest show to explain a marshmallow. Okay, you know how hard it is to explain these flavors. These flavors are just sweetener. Because a marshmallow is 99.99999% texture. It's like eating a gummy bear, okay? You take the flavor out of a gummy bear, you just have syrup, okay? It's the texture. This one doesn't have, that marshmallow. None of these really do. I don't think I have marshmallow cap. It says I don't. I feel like I've used it before. I wasn't the biggest fan. I thought it was very similar to TPA. I might have got a tester from BCF, so I'm just going off purely off of head. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of what the heck is this soda? Oh, it's not a Dr. Pepper. It's a Dr. Goodwin. I got one of these Jones. I forgot. It was on sale. It was like $1, and I was like, yeah, I've heard a lot about these healthy things. What's crazy about this is it has more calories than Diet Dr. Pepper. Allegedly, Diet Dr. Pepper has 0, and this one has 45. It tastes really good. It's very cherry forward, cherry forward, Dr. Pepper. It's like Dr. Pepper cherry, honestly. Sorry, ADD. All right, focus. That's so cherry forward, man. Okay, I see you. Whatever. All right. I'm sorry, I get distracted by stuff. Yeah, I didn't have the old one. The one that I got, it had to be about 2 years. We're talking about Rona years. And I think it was a sample from, I don't even want to say BCF because it came in those sticks. I can't remember who gave you those sticks, these things. What do you call these again? I can't remember off the top of my head, even though we talked about it on the Amazon episode. Skizzers. Anyways, I got one of those, so it was like a 2 or a 3. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't throw it away from what I can remember. But I remember that I got a little bit more of that waxy note that, people fear. I didn't hate the waxy note. It kind of gave me that, waxiness that you get from like Lucky Charms. Yeah, I don't want to say I like it. I don't want to say I hate it, but I remember it being kind of like TPA, like middle of the range. So don't take any credit off of what I say. Basically, I don't know enough of it. I don't think. Yep, I don't mess with DX, except for us when we existed. Anyways, let me look up in case people are curious, because healthy drink alternatives is, and if you guys want to start making your soda, you can utilize BCF or, even NOMs, but you can utilize Bull City flavors to kind of start it off. So the one that I got is right here, but they have other flavors. And I tried another one, another like digestive health, whatever, prebiotic one. It wasn't as good as this. This is really good. This is the one I want to try, and if it's good and what I think it tastes like, I want to make it in a strawberry vanilla. Now I don't want a strawberry cream. I was thinking like like a strawberry. I was thinking a strawberry shortcake or whatever, that ice cream. But anyways, there's my giant ADD and I guess advertisement. They ain't paying me, by the way. So damn cold. I'm get it a little crazy. They also have root beer, cherry cola. Anyways, that tastes good. So if you want a soda that's quote unquote healthier. DX flavor West. I have toasted one. Okay, good. Finally. Alright. Finally, I drink Linda. I drink water all week. All day. Okay? I drink enough water to make camels say calm down. Whatever animal drinks large amounts of water. A whale. A elephant. A giraffe. A pufferfish for about 5 seconds when it's scared. That's how much water I drink. Okay? So don't hear me with that. It's okay to have a Dr. Pepper every now and then. It's good for you. It says doctor in the name, so it has to be healthy. It's not true. Yeah, you're right, Lonesome Roads. Smoked butterscotch with marshmallow works very well. Flavor just, it sounds like... Sorry, reading chat here. Yeah, Eddie. Nice to see you in chat. Timestamp Eddie. I wish I could change your name, like give you like a name. Timestamp Eddie. like put it in quotations. Eddie timestamp Eddie onesie. Honestly, the toasted one, TPA, I think is a must. And then the one we're about to talk about is a must. Do I have Delosi toasted marshmallows? Honestly, it's not that big of an episode. I think I have 10 to 20. I'm thinking around 14 to 16. I probably have more. I just really don't use these flavors. And I didn't have any ones that I had in single flavor test before. This is one of my favorites. Marshmallow vanilla. Nothing like a vanilla sweetener. Now, I do get some marshmallow out of this. Now, I don't really get the big ones, the small ones, or anything giggity. I just get a marshmallow flavor out of it. I get a little bit of sweetness that is similar to like the Lucky Charms, but I get more of the flavor of the normal. I almost said natural. One of my nature's flavors, more of the normal, marshmallows. This one is so good. I've mixed it in flavor. What? Oh, I thought this was the add button right here to save. I was like, what? A lot of flavor. Oh, Sam, it's your time. It's your time, Sam. A lot of people mix with this. It is such a good additive. It can do well as a base. It's not the most basiest. I don't like using it above 2%. 1.5 is the median or whatever. It is delicious. The vanilla in it is light. It has the slightest kind of waxy nature, but not to the point where it's absurd, more to the point where it's natural. Damn you, nature flavors. I mean, it is true. It's more on the normal, natural, whatever you want to call it side. Delicious, really good additive. I feel like I've done this in a mix, but I don't know. I don't know if the recipe that I'm thinking that had it showcases it well. A lot of these I use for tobaccos, hide the relevant ones. Nope, I guess I don't. I'm ashamed of this flavor, I guess. But no, it's good. The ones that I have mixed with it, I tend to reach for this one and a couple of their other desserty kind of flavors. There's this one, there's the creamy milky undertones, and powdered sugar. Those three I just tend to reach for when I'm looking for some. They're really good at additives to tobaccos and custards and other stuff. Be careful, once again, this one does have mutant properties. That's probably why I don't have anything public, because it just mutes after a while. The Bull City bag. It says store refrigerated. That just seems oddly worded. Doesn't it always say like keep refrigerated, not store refrigerated? That must be like, I don't know. Oh, they're from Oakland? Damn. My soda got shot 4 times to be made. I don't. Nope. Whipped marshmallow. What? Oh, marshmallow whip. So what? I don't have this. Some of these, this is like a 50-50 line, honestly, in my opinion. So I've been afraid. Where are we? We missed any? We're not that far. Jesus. Marshmallow vanilla. To me, it's very similar to Triple O, but way more dense. It's a lot more thicker of a flavor, typical of Favora, a lot more bassy. I use this one at 1.25. Never really explored a lot of recipes with this. I'm assuming the general guideline is 1. Yeah. It's really good bassy marshmallow. I do get the slightest wax every now and then. I don't enjoy it too much. I haven't had too much success with mixing it in comparison to Triple O. I honestly, I prefer Triple O way better. And Eddie brings up the good point. That's the problem. And that's why I stay away from a lot of these marshmallows, except for a handful, because the mutant elements are. And also, like, when you do make a good mix, then in my head, and what starts like the self consciousness is I'm like, well, if I took that out, would this be even better? Is it automatically mutant at the percentage that it's in, And then the what if and yada yada. This one, it's definitely not as good as Triple O. It is just more bassy. I get less sweetness and a little bit more waxiness out of it. I just said Triple O is better, Linda. Yeah, Triple O is a lot more what you would want to go for. I feel like this one gives a lot of waxiness to it. Their regular marshmallow's better. And I just prefer Triple O a lot better. Gooey. Love this one. This one's a great one. I use it to 1 to 2%. Yeah. And really good. I mean, it's perfect. If you were to scrape off the top of yams, just the marshmallow, you know what I mean? That's what I get out. Like, it's not hot, but it's like hot, gooey marshmallows that have just melted together. Not like you left it in your car. How dare you leave your marshmallows in your car? But more like you kind of threw it in the oven. I don't know how many degrees, like, I don't know, like 300 degrees for like maybe 5 minutes? Probably less. Like, it's just gooey and just all together. Like a kid creating some crazy kind of cake, and he messed up, and he just throw marshmallows. That'd be tasty, and it is tasty. Sweet. I wouldn't say bassy, but it does have a good, overall body. Really good additive. I just love its overall kind of texture and sweetness that it gives. The gooiness of it is accurate. It's got that kind of goo. And I enjoy this one. Not just for its name, but, it mixes well. It's one of the more friendly ones. Now, I'm not going to say I never had any mutant, results because of this. But it's one of the few ones where you can kind of trust that it's going to be good. Wayne, oh, Favor, he sub Favor. I mean, I don't hate Favors, but I just like Triple O's better. Like, Favor is too corporate. Not the company, but Favor's Marshmallow Vanilla is too stiff, you know what I mean? It's like too processed and all that. The flavor, not the I'm trying to word it right. Whereas Triple O is just more, it feels more vape friendly. How do I put it? Like, it's just sweeter, it's more vibrant, it's less corporate. It's like going from Starbucks to like a mom and pop cafe, you know what I mean? Like, both are good in their own way, but the mom and pop cafe tastes better. I don't get that candy element. Every now and then I kind of get a Lucky Charms element, but a lot of people get that like candy element from it, or however they explained. But I don't really get that. I've just always gotten kind of like melted marshmallows without the toastiness. It is good for candies. I've used it in backos, custards. You just got to be careful with the mutant, as it always is. Yeah, a lot of them are. You know what's funny with the Wonder flavors is a lot of the flavors that people just think are mid, I absolutely love. Like grapefruit. Not a lot of people love Wonder Flavors grapefruit, but I love it. I mean, why am I talking about it like it died? It was a great flavor, a great grapefruit. Lived a good grape life. It was fruit as could fruit be. But yeah, like a lot of they have a lot of hidden flavors that people just kind of overlooked, and honestly, those hidden flavors sometimes are better than these main ones. A lot of their top tier ones I just find to be good, and then those ones that people like kind of overlooked, I'm just like, oh, that's good. Yeah, their gummy line is fantastic. except for their last gummies. I wasn't a big fan of the last gummies. Do I have? No, I don't have LA, right? I don't. I have Beryllium, right? Right. Just okay. Let me just verify. Beryllium doesn't make a toasted marshmallow, right? I just want to make sure that I don't have Beryllium toasted marshmallow versus regular marshmallow, because I know it's good. SB flavors. What's SB? Vista Vapors. Yeah. Oh. Huh? 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 Okie dokie. Oh boy. Whoops. So I definitely have toasted. I can't. Did I go over that on Noted? I can't remember. No, this is gonna mess up everything. Where were we? We were here, so we're there. Okay. So toasted marshmallow Beryllium, pretty good. I like it. I would say it's number 2. It's definitely better than Flavor West. Not better than TPA, but very close and more honorable mention than Flavor West. I think this one, if you can get it, I don't know if BCF has it. No. No. It looks like they don't. So if you can source it, you can. No, don't. If you, I wouldn't order a gallon, but it's pretty good. I would put it in that right between. It's a little bit more, I would say, brighter than TPA. Not a lot, but slightly. And then everything else is pretty equal. It has a little bit more toasted, quote unquote, element in there. A little bit more graininess than TPA. Sweetness, I would say it's a little bit sweetener, but I mean, you know, that's subjective. It's very, very close. I would say toasted Beryllium's a little bit like you have to use a little bit more on the percentage, but overall the flavors there, it's got really good body for a marshmallow. Really good sweetness. It's, I would say, a solid 2. Some people, I would not be surprised, put it at number 1. Apparently people like the regular marshmallow. I don't have that one. I just have the toasted one. I've had a couple times. I think I might have got it because of Denoted. I can't remember anymore. Getting too old. But I've worked with it a couple times, substituting it instead of TPA, and it does good. It definitely changes the element of the recipe and makes it its own. But that doesn't mean it's bad. It's I think it's useful if you can source it and, you know, love marshmallows. And then definitely the number 3rd. You know, TPA and Beryllium are definitely better. There's nothing wrong with Flavor West. You know, Flavor West definitely has a lot of flavors that would be better than the number 1 out there, like pumpkin spice. It can be better than Favora in certain instances. I don't think this can be better than Beryllium or TPA in every instance. It's very light. It's very hidden in a recipe. It's essentially just sweetener. You know, others have kind of a marshmallow element to it. It's very, very light. It does do good as a sweetener, but when you want that toasted marshmallow element, I think the other 2, Beryllium and TPA, are much more useful in that way. Well, Linda, how many did you have? You said you had Delosi. I don't have Delosi. At least I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't have many Delosis. I think I have like 5. I mean, when your slogan essentially has become delightfully mediocre, I mean, that's not a good sales pitch for me. I don't want mediocre or delightful, honestly. I want to be punched in the face with a grape. Just punch me in the face with some strawberries. That's what I want. But this one just wasn't as good as the others. I prefer TPA and Perelium. It does have its uses, which is just a sweetener. It doesn't have that toasted element as much as the others, even though they're light to begin with. It's a little bit less potent. I'd say 2 to 3%. Yeah. But it's good. You know, if you have no other option. Marshmallow candy. Marshmallow candy. Wonder flavors. I pretty much get Lucky Charms out of this. I don't know what the marshmallow candy is supposed to be, but I've always gotten kind of like not necessarily Lucky Charms, but maybe like the Canadian version, or I'm pretty sure that's the same version just without all the chemicals, but maybe like Lucky's Treasures or whatever the off brands would be, kind of like that. Like, it's not bad. It's not like you're eating some Amway cereal, but you know, it's its own brand. You know, it's a IHOP and Denny's. Okay, terrible analogy right there. It's definitely IHOP, right? I mean, in the 90s, Denny's, but now IHOP. Tangent City. Anyways. Oh, I forgot about TFS. Can you remind me if I should even go over that? I don't remember. I've forgotten everything about TFS except for the green energy and afternoon tea. But thank them. I'm pretty sure we need more accurate percentages for them. But marshmallow candy, really good. Lucky Charms. I like it as that. You know, in the mix, there's definitely better options. You kind of have to build upon it. You know, you're not just going to do this at 10% and be like, bam, I got Lucky Charms, you know what I mean? Or whatever. But it's definitely a great additive. I love it in, you know, cereals is typically what I use it for. But yeah. Fun fact, if I had to pick between candy and gummy, or candy and gooey from Wonder Flavors, definitely going gooey every single time. This one has a little bit of that waxiness that you get from Lucky Charms, so heads up, that can be bad for you if you have that sensitivity, which I do sometimes, but I think it's only 1 or 2 chemicals, because every now and then I get it. But not always. I miss Nick River, or whatever you want to call them, River Supply. Perelium. Well, they're not Perelium. Anyway, strawberry marshmallow cereal. No, I got notes. Yeah, it's a little bit more wheat from what I remember. I typically use this one in the 3 to 6 range. Yeah, this is pretty much accurate. It's a lot more forward on the marshmallow cereal with a little bit of strawberry. Yeah, you don't really taste much of the marshmallow. It doesn't have that greasy note, which a lot of the rice ones always give me. Yeah. I get a super light, crispy, bakery-esque strawberry followed by a delicious semi-roasted white puff cereal, similar to the famous Three Dudes cereal. The strawberry that I get is similar to, what are they? Strawberry wheat? Yeah, these Jones. So I don't like these cereals at all. These are definitely the frosted mini wheats and all unfrosted. All this is definitely one of the worst cereals of all time. Let's just get out of the way. And if you like that, that's on you. You have mental issues. I've met people that like this, and they're definitely weird. And that's coming from me. I'm weird. But yeah, this is like my mom used to get this because, you know, healthy and all that, and depression. And it kind of tastes like that strawberry on top. That's kind of what I got. Just the strawberry, not the rest of the ungodly tree wire that you eat. It's really weird. I don't like it. You got to add so much sugar to make it. The cereal is just garbage anyways. Don't eat cereal. Eat bacon and eggs. But yeah, this is a really good one. That's kind of what I get from it, is that strawberry from that wheat thin, whatever you want to call it. And then with the marshmallow cereal, the Lucky Charms kind of whatever. I really would have preferred just to see like strawberry Rice Krispies. I think that this could definitely lean that way if you wanted to take it that way. I like it. You just need to build upon the strawberry. Maybe add a little bit more base behind the marshmallow or the cereal, whatever you want to, around the cereal. But overall, really good. It's definitely not a one shot, but I definitely think it's a solid base to get where you want to go. I don't have this, and it makes me sad because it looks like it's apparently good. Marshmallow treat. Don't get this. I got a sample. It wasn't from BCF. I can't remember where. I think it was one of those things. It might have been BCF. I can't remember. It was a while ago. And as you can see, I'm not adding this crap. It's not terrible, but man, oh man, is it very waxy. Very waxy for me, the marshmallow treat Favor. I do not recommend that one. I don't remember SSA. I think this is one of the newer ones. I don't remember. I can't remember if I had SSA Marshmallow or Marshmallow MB. I believe I had Marshmallow MB. Now, if this is the same one as Marshmallow Mullenberry, I get absolutely nothing out of it. 0. Now, I think SSA probably took it and said, oh my god, this is terrible, let's fix it. This department really messed up. They suck. That whole line sucked. Mullenberry, the last line that they released, that's why they went out. I told you that line sucked, and then no one bought it, they went out of business. Shocker. Whatever happened with them, I don't know. God be with them. I hope they're okay. But this one, I don't have it. Now, if it is not reformulated whatsoever, and it is technically Marshmallow MB, I do not recommend this. I don't know who these people are on, but based off the 4.5 stars out of 8 people, I'm assuming that they're not stupid, and that this has been reformulated or completely different than Mullenberries. Now, so we'll just go over Mullenberries. I'm pretty sure it's long down the list. I'll be surprised if I even find it, but it's garbage. Marshmallow cereal, Triple L. I don't have that one. They probably have so many. Ooh, I do have Marshmallow. Marshmallow by Marshmallow. I use Marshmallow around 2% by Marshmallow. Oh my god, there's recipes. Bobby. Where's TZ? Bobby, you need to get it together. Okay? We need to know what Marshmallow and all other people. No, I didn't want to click it. I was joking. Oh god. Alright, I think we're near the end, surprise. I thought there was more. I can't remember Marshmallow Raw. Do I have Marshmallow Raw? I don't remember Marshmallow. Here's Toasted. Do I have it? Don't. Do I have notes? Funny, oh man. Nature's Flavors is. This one's a winner, that's all. I ran on my Cap original a long time, and I'm still struggling to remember it, but at first vape, this reminded me of Cap's original mix with some FA marshmallow at 1%. I don't know. Not a big fan of FA. I just think they're okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get that one. I'm telling y'all, do research on Nature's Flavors. I'm not saying to go out and order all of it. I'm saying statistically, I bought some based off the research I did. And research doesn't always lead to 100% positive outcome. Everyone's palates is subjective, and that's what's going to happen. But out of the like 15 to 30 flavors of Nature's Flavors that I've got, I like all of them. Maybe one that I don't. I can't think of it. All of them I've liked. So with that, to me, at least for my palate, statistically, I should like the majority of their flavors if I'm 30 for 30 for free. You know, like, come on. like eventually it's like, all right, do I like all the flavors? I mean, there's a lot of companies that are like that. Flavora, Wonder Flavors. I mean, to be honest, if you do your research right, you could do it with, 50 companies like TPA or CAP, But I'm gonna get that for next show. Or not next show, but for life. I'm assuming it's good. You definitely can get most of the flavors here. Do some research. Just just showing. Public knowledge. Yeah. But you can get them here. And they'll come like this. And you won't die. Hopefully. I'm not dead yet. Anyway. Oh, they have regular and organic. Oh, yeah. I thought one was toasted. Don't have Recca. I've never even seen that. I did not seen two. Nevada, no. Flavor Wizard. Alright. I bet you guys weren't gonna be like, oh my god. If I remember, Marshmallow Raw was yeah. It wasn't terrible, but I think it was just kind of sweetener, as most of these are. And yeah, don't SSA people. Don't hurt me, okay? I'm in Awera. Okay, we lead the Polish army, okay? And I'm just saying, I hope they reformulate. And based off you guys, well, then again, it could just be my palate, man. When I tested Mullen berries, I did them at the recommended percentages that they recommended, like the company said, and it was garbage. So like, I don't know what to tell you. So I really hope they reformulate it, because SSA is definitely a better company. SSA and Innerwear, Kim the Vatic are better companies than Mullenberry. I don't know why people like Mullenberry. They make some good flavors like that pink, was it pink rose or whatever, that what is it called, pink something. That one was the best. That one was a floral. No one likes that, just me. This one you can't get. RIP the Flavor Wizard. They had a couple of like one shots kind of deals that you can mix or just do solo, and then they had flavor concentrates. All of them weren't bad, but they weren't the most amazing. I can't remember. I think they were all 5 to 10%. Yeah, 7.6. So they were on the quote unquote weaker side. I definitely tried to do my I never got legendary custard. I never had time to get all their desserts. No, it's not pink, it's pink. You're gonna kill me. I gotta think of it. It's one of the best flavors for my palate. Come on. Pink lady. Ugh. Guys, I don't even remember. It's like hibiscus and guava or something. Let me see. We can actually find. That's used. Here we go. Rose, hibiscus, guava, and maracuja. Maracuja? It was maracuja. Passion fruit. That's the only thing I'm sad about them going. But I'm excited for in the future to recreate this. The problem is that rose and that hibiscus are unique. The guava, I think we can do it. Especially with a lot of the new guavas that have came out. I think you could do it. But it's just a delicious, slightly floral. I mean, you're going to get floral. But for me, it's slightly floral because of the rose. Man, oh man. It's such a good flavor. Is it a one shot? I mean, you could. It's a little bit boring. I like to have fun with it. I've done some stuff with it. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the few that have. It's not the most popular flavor. Yeah, I'm down here. A couple of them. Yeah, I liked using it in lemonades for a while. Uh, yeah, I guess that was it. But yeah, really, side note, delicious flavor. I don't know how we ended up here. Oh, from SSA. We ended up all the way from SSA. Shout out to Eddie for having to timestamp this. My God. If you timestamped all the tangents, I don't think you would. You couldn't go to work. You would be doing it for like 8 hours. I was about to say I haven't been live for 2 hours, but OBS has been up for 2 hours. I was about to be like, what? I've been talking for 2 hours now, 50 minutes. Honestly, if you want malt, we were just talking about it. VSO malt, like one of his best flavors. Everyone talks about blueberry pumpkin. Nah, VSO malt. If you want a malt, that's the malt of the malt. I didn't really like MB milkshake. Caps was okay, but I'm not a big fan of milkshakes. I like kind of building them own. Yeah. I think SSA is gonna eventually just kind of take them over the names and just kind of phase out MB altogether, you know. And don't get me wrong, guys. Don't come at me, guys. Every company has good flavors. They also have bad. And Mullenberry does have a few good flavors, like like that movie, A Few Good Men. But I don't think they were that good. I don't think they're amazing. I think they're okay. But if you were gonna, I mean, I don't know how you could put them in your top 10. That's what I'm saying. But they do have a couple of really good ones. Their bubblegum was really good. A lot of people like their custards. I didn't get around to all their custards. Pink Lady was my favorite off the top of my head. There's another odd one that I'm trying to remember. But yeah, back to the Flavor Wizard. So, Flavor Wizard had tangent off the ass. Flavor Wizard had a couple of decent, you know, middle of the line kind of flavors. They're not terrible. They're not as potent. You have to use above 5%, but once you use above them, they're not that bad. They have a good body and base behind it and overall sweetness, but the flavor is, you know, kind of like in that 5 to 7.5 out of 10 range. It's not terrible. It's not amazing. It's not perfect. There was a couple that were pretty good. I remember the Strawberry Dream being okay. There was one I can't remember off the top of my head. It had a weird name. I think it was like Odyssey or Oasis. That was pretty good, and that was like some weird thing. Marshmallow peanut butter. Not a lot of marshmallow in this. To me, it's kind of like I don't know if they were going for like a marshmallow Rice Krispies, but I kind of get like a marshmallow peanut butter energy power protein bar. I know that sounds worse than what it is, but kind of like a denser bar kind of deal out of it. It was very dense in the peanut butter, and that's kind of what gave me that kind of flavor. The marshmallow in there is very light and just kind of gives it like a stickiness or overall sweetness around the peanut butter, similar to like a candy bar is kind of what was given to me. Wasn't terrible, wasn't bad. I would say this is probably like a 4.5 to 5. You know, I think you can make it better on your own. I don't think you get this and then you build around it, everything's solved, you know. But it wasn't terrible. I really miss the Flavor Wizard. EFW was a really good company with, you know, they had a couple of months where they were bad with shipping apparently, but for me, I always got mine within under 5 days. They are just south of me, you know, like 15, 16 hours or whatever, but I liked them. They also had a lot of cool stuff. You could get everything. They were like e-cig express back in the day. I'm just going to say everything if you know what I mean. And so it was kind of like a one-stop shop. They also had a bunch of backos. All my For Pipe series that you saw on Denoted and Noted DX were pretty much bought from this company when they were going out of business. And they started having a bunch of sales. And I just went to their website a couple months before they closed and just got all the stuff that was, on clearance. And most of the low selling stuff, of course, was clearance. And what's the least selling stuff? Essentially, coolants, additives, and tobacco. So I've racked up on a whole bunch of unique innerwear stuff, and they were a really good company. So I don't know if they're still in the community. I highly doubt it, but shout out to them up in Florida, or down in Florida. That's pretty good. I'm gonna get another one from them, but not that flavor. I think that's it. TFS sucks. I'm pretty sure. I might have just given it to Linda. Oh, yeah. Nom's Backos are great. Wait. I don't. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I heard that. Well, Kim Navatic, I believe. It's Kim Navatic, SSA, and MB. That is the trio. And a lot of people assumed Innerwear was part of that. As far as I know, and once again, take this with a grain of salt, Innerwear is its own. And the other three are kind of competitions. I don't know if they worked at Innerwear and left or whatever. But Innerwear, I love Innerwear. SSA is good, don't get me wrong, but Innerwear makes some, like, SSA could leave and I'd be like, oh, that sucks, man. But Innerwear pineapple and Innerwear strawberry, shisha strawberry, rebel apple, a lot of these flavors, if they were gone, I'm a guy, so I'm not gonna be depressed, but I would be like, I'd be a little bummed out, I'll be honest. If shisha strawberry was gone, I mean, yeah, I got Cap, cheaper, closer, whatever. So I'll be okay. The pineapple, I don't know. The pineapple, I got a whole bunch of pineapples. Those two right there, those are in my top 5, Yeah, they're rivals for sure. I think we're gonna get into some drama. I think SSA left us in the dark or on red, no pun, because of my love of Innerwear. Fucking love Innerwear. And I think all my jokes and all that might have turned them away. I don't know. At the end of the day, I love Innerwear. I also like the name. I don't like Flavorica. What the heck is that? Eureka? Flavorica? No, Innerwear. Don't know what it means. I don't care. I like it. I like saying it. Innerwear. I like spelling it. Look, it's so fun to spell. INAERA. Whoop. No, whoop. I can't. What? Oh, no. There. Takes a while, but it's fun to spell once you get it right. You can also just do this. Look. Boom. Quick. Inwa. Makes perfect sense to me. But yeah. I don't know what happened between them. I like both of the companies. So shout out to them. Don't have that one. Don't have that one. Yeah, maybe. Because I always joke around with them. Innerwear don't talk to me. Innerwear don't give a damn. That's why I like them. Innerwear is just like, we are the mafia. You buy, shut up. You buy, goodbye. By the way, amazing Polish accent. Chef Super Concentrate. Don't have that one. I think we're at the end. I thought I had weird ones. Oh, gotta find the notes for this one. Can't remember. There was so many good Noms flavors that it's like, you know it's good, but you're just trying to remember, you know, how's it exactly taste. I haven't been able, like, there's so many Noms that I haven't gotten around to. I'm still getting around to them. You know, it's gonna take years to like truly do it, because you find one, you know. Like, I really want to go down coconut macaron. It's my next one. And I'm at P, so I must have passed it. C. How did I go to, what the heck? I'm looking for M. M. How is blood orange? M. Looking for marshmallow. There we go. Pretty good at meeting the texture. I get more of a Lucky Charms marshmallow versus a fluffy one. Still good. Body is lacking, but what do you expect from it? Overall, a top tier mushroom, I can think. No off notes. So maybe I should work with it. It's tasty from what I can remember. The Lucky Charms, that's what I more want versus the fluffy ones. The fluffy ones I feel like just don't transcribe well. I love the custard. Anywhere custard's so slept on. It's just a spicy custard. You don't want a spicy custard every now and then? Oh, we're at 16. I'm pretty sure we're done. Yeah, the Mullenberry one was garbage. I got little to nothing out of it. I didn't like any of that line. That last line from them. That last hoorah. And I think that's it. That's it. So you know what we gotta do, I guess. What is this? Sign in. Alright, bring you back. Yeah, I mean, they were genius because they took everything and they could have just said, all right, let's just rebottle it, ship it out, done. But no, I mean, I had the OG peach apricot and tested it next to the regular, and there's slight differences. It's not in the difference where it's a completely different flavor, but you can tell, all right, they tried to make it better. And then there's flavors like that are just completely different. You know, like the strawberry jam and all that. Make sure to vote real quick. There's only 10 votes. I know there's only 5 people watching right now, but get your votes in. No one likes the X roast, I know. I'm running out of I'll give you a lowdown. I'll tell you all the recipe or the flavors that are left. And some of these episodes I didn't fully deep dive because the show ended so suddenly and I was going to get to it. You know, life is life and you have like months to get to it. So Grandma's Florals, we did that one, right? I don't know. Did we do Grandma's Florals? I think we did. No, playlist. Playlist will be easier. No, don't play. Hey, that's me. Play. I just want to see the playlist. What? No. Oh, over here. Loop playlist. Shuffle playlist. Just make the playlist bigger. I can't read that way. 2. Stop talking. No. I just click here. Okay, whatever. That's what flavor art. What am I doing? I think they do that a lot though. Stop grabbing. What are you doing that? I don't think I did grandma. So Whatever. I'll figure it out later when I can actually look it up. So the episodes left, there ain't much. We got Grandma's Florals, got a ton of those. Brandy and liquor, don't have a lot. Cake leftovers. I'll have to ask Odie what that means, but I could probably do all cakes. I don't know. Wine, don't have a ton. Spice mixes, I have a good amount, but I wouldn't say I am gonna have a wide coverage. Miscellaneous cocktails, so mojito and stuff like that. New York cheesecake, we already did a cheesecake episode. Sponge cake. Cinnamon, we already did cinnamon. Champagne, don't have a lot of those. Cheesecake, I did all of them. White, yellow, B-day cake, I would just do all cakes. Floral and herb mix, have a lot of florals, don't have a lot of herbs. Mojito again. Nutmeg, cardamom, and chai, yeah, no. Fruity cakes. Here we go. We have mixed nuts. Gin, black licorice, which I don't like black licorice, so I don't want to do an episode about black licorice and give you information about black licorice when I don't like it. That's not a good lead for you. You should have someone that likes it so they can decipher what's good and bad. Chocolate cake, once again, I just do all the cakes. Ginger, I have I think 3, not including gingerbread. That doesn't count, just ginger. Graham, I mean, I'm pretty sure I already did that. The cheesecake, no. Vanilla ice cream we're doing next week. Tobacco time, which could mean anything. Pina colada, which y'all don't want to do. Cake batter, which I have maybe 3. Clove, I have 2, and that's it. So if you have any ideas, weren't we supposed to do raspberry? Someone wanted raspberry. I think it was Eddie. So we'll do, I gotta remember to do that for Eddie. So I should have remembered that before I did this. 69%. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. Okay, that's just destiny. Okay, that's destiny. We did blue raz, I think. Raspberry, I know it was gonna get on the list. I don't think there's enough Twizzlers out there to do a red liquor. I don't even know one off my head. Or at least one that I have. Alien. No. Hot summer beach in the moon. Good luck there, buddy. Excuse me. Yeah, Knobs is great. The poll was for next week's Denoted. And no rush. Okay, that's a thumbs down there for me, dog. That's bad. Do it again. Maybe I should just put beach. A foggy autumn beach? Let's give it one more time. Cold winter beach. That makes sense because it's cold. Okay. So, what is the other? Okay. Let's go cold winter beach. And I like Saturn. Can I edit it to Saturn? On Saturn. And I don't even think that's logical. I don't think Saturn gets that cold, does it? Because Jupiter's hot, right? I think it's everything after is where it drops extremely in temperature. I'm no science, whatever. I don't give a shit. What the heck is this? Can you just make a normal alien? Just green colored alien. I don't like this. I don't like this, like, different colored aliens. I just want it green. What was? I would need a guess for black licorice because I'm telling you, I don't like black licorice, so my tests won't be beneficial to anyone. It would be completely biased. In the gummy episode, didn't we do a gummy episode recently? But I mean, I'm all for it. I'd probably say 20 gummies. Yeah, Wonder Flavors is the only one that makes like consistently good gummies. Not many people make it to begin with. Kind of like this one. Where's edit photo? I can't edit photo anymore. Excuse me. Much rude. Much rude. We'll try it one more time. Maybe Neptune because it's super blue. And let's do a foggy autumn beach. Even though it's obviously in most of the world. Do we got any raids nearby? Like this one, but I think it's this one. Download and yeah, I like the strawberry and the blueberry, the blue raz, all those. Yeah. Right? It's vanilla? Yeah. Are you still vaping the grape recipe? I like the grape recipe. I've been doing this experiment where grape and guanabana and all that is hard as hell, man. You get them balanced to where I'm happy. Where's grape as fuck? Grape as fuck is the last one I released, yeah. And it's just grape. It's grape. And I keep doing that. I'm like, bro, I want to throw as many grapes in there as possible. And I just keep trying different kind of percentages. And the problem is finding the balance. The problem with Kim Nevada, a little too watery. Same thing with sweet and sour. So I always add TPA for the top note, but unfortunately you gotta do it at a ridiculously high percentage. I love grape juice, Wonder Flavors, and VTA. And I prefer to use VTA, but Wonder Flavors is gonna be permanently around, so I try not to use VTA all the time. And this is really good for like just a nice, good, darker than normal grape. It adds a nice base to it, but it's just working on the percentages more. It's not perfect, but I do like it. Can we make that background? Yeah, let's make it the colors. There we go. And then we turn that white. And that font, that one. I don't like Brittany. Hmm. Where's Nudge? It doesn't have Nudge here? What? How dare you not have Nudge on the computer? What y'all saying, chat? Yeah, Kim Nevada grape is fantastic. The most I've used in a recipe is 8%. And I have used it 4 to 5, of course. My biggest problem with it is sometimes it just doesn't stand up as well as it should. Passion fruit, yeah, I love passion fruit. My favorite is still VTA Yellow Passion. Like in comparison of MB to MB going and VTA going, I'm much more sad about VTA. Can we give it an outline? Is that possible? Give an outline. Copy on page. Where is right through uppercase alignment list spacing X. There we go. Intensity. There we go. That's kind of what. Oh, we can do shadow, outline, ice, neon. I like neon. Neon's cool, but I wish I could get. Whoa. I don't like that where it gives a hue. Whoa. No. I wish you could do multiple, like layering, because I would love to have the neon with the lift, but I think neon looks the coolest. Can I neon this? Get out. I don't think neon's good with this one. Maybe, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I can do that. Thank you. In and out. Yeah, it's very purple, which I that's what I want. You know? Does that look too plain? Let me add the time. And we gotta create one for, because I don't have the Denoted episode right. No, I don't. Grapefruit. It's hard to find. Here, I'll show you. So you go to elements, right? Search alien, tackle. All right, so you got graphics here, but see how most of them I gotta pay. You have to have the pro, or else it has the watermarks. Which honestly, nah, you see the Canva. And most have it. But if you search alien, there's a lot of options. My favorite is the spinny for the live things, but there's tons of cool ones. This one's cool. But yeah, unfortunately, kind of limited. It is what it is. So grapefruit time. 2 monkeys eating grapefruit. Right. Christmas tree. I have a couple. Pictures of alien tacos, but none on Canva. Grapefruit, one word, right? Yeah. I can't split it up. Do 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 do. Yeah, pink guava, Favora pink guava. That essentially is a grapefruit. And I'm very upset because you 100% should have grapefruit blend. Uh-huh. Grapefruits are fantastic though. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't need a grapefruit. But no, I think there's a couple grapefruit blend, pink guava. I love Wonder Flavor's grapefruit, but that's just pure grapefruit. This one too cartoony. Why are they sitting like this? I don't want to porn. Between this one and this one. Alright, chat. X1 for this one. X2 for this one. X1. X2. All two of you can decide next week's TMA's picture. Yeah, Eddie, do what you need to do. You know, just participate, have fun, try to challenge yourself, all that fun shit, right? But just make sure to explain why you did what you did in the description. That way we know, like, oh, his palate gets the guava forward and the tropical gummy, yada yada. Okay, you know, it's not like we're gonna get upset. Ruby Red, so good. I forgot about Innerwear and Flavor West make good ones. That's my top 3: grapefruit blend, Innerwears, and Ruby. Innerwears and Flavor West. X1, X2. Yeah, they're close. I feel like this one's better because it's closer. Excuse me. Dude, that sneeze hurt my shoulder. Like, what, bro? Come on. Ugh. I did not want to do that. You get on my nerves, bro. Ooh. We almost there. Just gotta change this one. Effects. Color. You could do black. Green don't look right. You could do two-tone yellow, blue. You could do red. Black kind of looks. You can do neon. And uploads. Give me that image is back. Boom. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Ah. Do. Sharon. Boom. All right, we're done. We got it done. Oh, I know. It's bollocks, mate. No. Well, I mean, if your flavor notes go off on tangents, that just means you watch me too much. And I have directly influenced you to be. Ooh. You know? It is what it is, though. I much people get upset sometimes, but distractions bring happiness sometimes. And someone that is alert like that in certain situations is beneficial. A lot of times I'm walking and I see people's awareness and I'm like, you know, a lot of things you got to be alert, and I much rather be distracted consistently and, you know, able to consistently focus in multiple avenues versus just tunnel vision. Because when things hit the fan, people like me, we gone. Because we already saw that creepy dude in the parking lot. Because he moved. That's how my eyes work, is literally movement. That's why that just got my attention. It's hard. I constantly stay here looking at the vocal stuff going up and down and all that, the sound bars, whatever you call them. It is what it is, man. Find whatever quote unquote flaws or quote unquote mental conditions you got and exploit them for beneficial. You know what I mean? When I work, I'm boom, 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 you know, all over the place. Some people don't work that way, but I do. I like to get it all. Giggity. Tell you what, we should do a poll on what I should eat. Oh, I gotta go grocery shop. Let's see what we got. Where is it? What to eat? Amateur. Amy Pizza. How do I get the... It's in stock. Okay, cool. Alright, that's that. So, next. How long do we go? An hour and 40. Not too bad. Alright, well, that's Marshmallow. Not too many tonight, or today. Next week, we're going to be doing vanilla ice cream. I don't think there's that many. I would assume 10 or less. I don't know. We'll see. TMA is going to be doing grapefruit, obviously, Wednesday at 8:30. So stay tuned for that. Grapefruit, like I was talking earlier, like you guys don't have to like stress yourself out, There's tons of options here, strawberry, raspberry, pomegranate, pineapple, orange, papaya, lime, melon, coconut, lemon, banana, avocado, and then you have ginger, mint. I really wish there was more rosemary. Hazelnut, macadamia, not many. Pecan, walnut, champagne, gin, rum, tequila, vodka, butter, caramel. What is this? Sour cream. Okay. Grenadine, honey, vanilla, yogurt. Tons of options, guys. So try your best. Try your best to, if you don't have grapefruits, do the rest of it. Just explain, I don't have any grapefruits, so combine the rest. You'll be fine. Do what you can. Just try to have fun. Try to challenge yourself. Make your own challenge, do what you need to do. But it should be a good weekend. A good week to, make a recipe. The fruits are very solid. You got a good selection of nuts. And then the liquor is pretty good. You got rum, tequila, vodka, gin, champagne. Yeah. So, TMA 8:30 Wednesday, highly interactive show. So please come and join us. Hit the chat. And then Denoted is gonna be vanilla ice cream. Next week at 12 p.m. on Saturday. Not as interactive, but if you have any episodes you would like to see, post them in chat. I'll put them in the poll for next week. That way we can see what's next, and then kind of just add that to the poll every week until we get all of it done. It's looking like there's a couple episodes that are just, the show will end soon. Just if you want to see episodes, let me know. I'll try to, because I don't think Linda likes black licorice, but I know Sam does. I'll try to talk to a couple people because I know there's a huge black licorice community. I'll try to reach out to somebody or a couple people. And if you want to reach out to me and come on the episode, you can as well. And then we'll do the black licorice episode. I don't want to do it myself. Like I said, I feel like that would be completely useless to have someone that doesn't like real life flavor or in flavor. It's okay. I don't hate it. Like, I will eat it, but I'm not going to be happy. It's whatever. I don't even like the flavor. I just like that weird kind of clear in your throat thingy it does. That's all I like. So we'll try to do that. I'll continue the series until it ends, making it user voted for episodes, and if it ends, it ends. TMA won't end. As you see, we have a lot of episodes, and once we have plenty of time to think of alternative episodes to create in the future. So TMA, not going in and around, but if you have any episodes, post them in the comments, not chat, because then I won't be able to look at them and write them down or whatever. Post them in the comments after the video goes up. Any ideas you have, we're strongly based off interaction with y'all. So it's purely up if y'all, we don't bite. I mean, but we don't bite you. But if you got ideas, spew them out. Don't be afraid. There ain't no stupid idea. The dumbest idea a person can have is one that they don't say. Just because an idea might be dumb to you, you say it, that might open something else. That might open something else for you, for someone else, and create other ideas. There's no such thing as a dumb idea except for the silent. Unless she's crazy. Just kidding. Don't hurt me. But yeah, so just post whatever you want. If not, I'm perfectly fine with letting the series run out and then just helping Sam and Linda. But I would prefer it to keep going. I got a lot of flavors. I could order flavors for the show and prep. Not necessarily have to do it right away. I can order the flavors and do it in a month. We add it to the list. So whatever ideas you got, let me know. But anyways, y'all have technically happy. I mean, I've already said it, but happy late Thanksgiving, right? This is the first episode back, technically. So if you didn't see the Happy Thanksgiving post, happy late Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and all the other holidays that are coming up. Yeah. Anyways, we will see you Wednesday, 8:30 TMA. Grapefruit, gonna be a great episode, and then we'll see you next week for vanilla ice cream at 12 p.m. EST on Saturday. Denoted. Y'all have a good and rest of your night, or day, or whatever. Later, taters.
While feeling golden, I know that I ain't chosen, but still I'm rolling. Keep popping in the mix when you take a dosage, like pounds and zips, we gon' bust it open. Don't care where I've been, where the heck we going. I come alive when I'm in the ocean. Time for the rise, this that moment. Feels so fly when I'm floating. Gang, 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 gang. I do not know everything. Yes, we do what we can. And yeah, I feel like I'm the man. Been on my pots and my pans. Been cooking up on these plans. I do what I do for land. Riding through my hood on grand. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly, I peep game when it's on, I done came a long way. Pop a cap at a sack, could've went the wrong way. Now I'm stepping in me shoes and I do no halfways. They be asking where I stay, I say in the calles. I've been working plays, on the next phase, on the next phase. You can do the things that you wanna do when you got the game and you got the moves. Shrooming in public, it's nothing. I be always up to something. Doing what I love the most. Remember when my name was Ghost. Staying on top of my toes. I do not rock with no foes. Riding the highs with the lows. Enjoying the life that I chose. Up, up, up I go. Watch me fly and let go. Time after time I've been low. And now it's time for my ride. Watch me fly.